Hello, everybody, and welcome back. It's approaching Christmas, and I think we're probably going to be doing our last Final Girl Bar one. I do have an idea for the Christmas one that does involve everybody's favourite Krampus. But today we are back using um, the Poltergeist, which is currently we're running a competition. All you have to do is give us a comment saying your favourite movie with a ghost in, and around Christmas time, we'll pick one and get this sent out to you. Right then, so we are mixing things up again. So this time we are using Creech Manor. So this is the venue from the Poltergeist box, but we're using good old Hans, the tank that is the cannibalistic pig mask wearing butcher, and he's made his way into the town to Creech Manor, well, the outskirts of the town, I suppose. We're back with Alice again. Alice was successful in our last playthrough at Creech Manor. So today we are set up for Dancing Queen. You can see Hans is standing in the garage. Alice is in the ballroom. People are arrayed around the area. So this is to show what happens when Hans gets let loose on a different map. As ever, we have randomized our dark power and our finale. We have our 12 health for Big Hans. Alice only has 4, and we have our random health markers. Our horror is set to 4, as per Hans. Bloodlust, right at the bottom. Aside from that, we have an old revolver in the garage. There's a shotgun up in the attic, and the energy drink is in the closet. Because we were successful with Alice in her last run out, we are also have Alice's special item that is shuffled somewhere within the 12 throughout the house. Ultimate Dice will be in play, perhaps not 100% sure yet. I've not decided. It depends whether or not at the time Alice's ultimate mode, if we ever get there, is more worthwhile. Again, we have our signature actions again. So this time out, if we look at the tableau, you can see that we have discipline. So this is to place final girls that are out of play onto our card. It's quite a good one, but we'll see if we've got the time to use it. I think from looking at it, I was looking to see, I can rescue these people, then I can get through here, get this one out. I think ideally I'm just going to get up to the attic. I'm going to get myself the shotgun, and I'm just going to start wailing on the big man. Unfortunately, we've drawn our event. See if you can see this better here, which is pushed to the edge. We have to roll a die for each victim in a window space, of which there are 3, unfortunately. On a 1 to 4, they're going to jump and are killed. So let's do that to start. We'll start with this lassie. 1 to 4. I'm afraid that is a 1 gone. Ouch. The lady here. That's 2. Horror increases. This isn't the start we needed. And the final one in a window space. She's okay. She decides to stay put. So we're already starting at quite the disadvantage. But let's see how things go. I'll leave it here till we draw, so I have my hand of 3 cards as ever. So let's just look at this. I think we're going to try and get some people out. So we're going to walk. Maybe focusing's the way forward, but we'll see. I did want to come this way and then get that person. I think we're in trouble. We're definitely in trouble. So we'll go with a weak attack and a short rest to convert this into a success. And 1 success on a walk means we can move up to 1 space for a time. So we'll take our time off and we'll move 1 space. We'll take that person to there. Now we're going to try a walk again. Hopefully we'll get a success. Oh. Right, I think I'm going to go for it. I'm going to convert it. Definitely didn't want to. I didn't want to lose my focuses so early. So again, we spend a time. We can move a space. We rescue 2 people. I am going to take... let's see if you can see this. So Alice can do these things. We will... I think we will move 2 spaces. 1, 2. And then we will move 1 space and we'll go to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. He is going to come for us, that's the problem. But if we can sprint through and get out, that's what we're going for. Try and get some more people away from him. If this doesn't increase too much, he doesn't get too powerful. That's my thinking. So there we go. We have 4 to spend. So I'm going to take a sprint, and I'm just going to take 2 sprints. I was thinking to take 2 close calls, but we'll just take 2 sprints. We're going all in. We'll put our free cards back in the pot. Sorry, I have just done that off camera as ever, but you can see we have the 2 sprints. Okay, so we go to Mr. the Butcher. So he just swings and he misses. We reveal a terror card. He's just standing there. Horror, horror. It is as bad as it gets already. He's going to target the closest, which we know is this girl in the ballroom, and he's going to move twice. He still only moves 1 space, so he's going to move to there. That is that. Now, that is not good for us, because we are now going to come to our phase, and we have only 1 dice. So we really do need to get lucky. We need to roll a star here. So we're just going all in. Let's go for the sprint. First sprint. It's a fail. So I can move 1 space and cost 2 time and fail, or I can just fail, lose a health, sorry, and cost 2 time. So I think I am going to lose a health and 2 time. And that's that. And then we're going to try with the other one. Come on. No, not like this. So this time we're going to go for the move a space. We're going to move to here. We are going to lose another health. She's bumbling around in the dark. We're going to lose another 2 time. And that ends our turn, as per the card. So we're going to get our freebies. So I am going to take a discipline. Put my sprints back. Okay. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 in hand. It's Christmas. I have my Christmas chocolates. I'm going to have a Christmas chocolate. Enjoy them. Right. So, Mr. the Butcher. Swings. Clup, clup, clup. Nobody there. Terror card. Taking souvenirs. He targets the closest victim. Moves twice. Attacks twice. So he's only going to move the once because he only needs to. He attacks. Kills. However, for each victim killed, +1 bloodlust. Another one goes. Horror ticks, which increases the bloodlust again, which reveals the dark power. This really is not great. Feed. Oh no. So, for every victim that Hans kills, he recovers a health. He's going to be munching on him under that mask. That's not a pretty thought. Okay. This is pretty bad. I didn't want him quite so high up. Right then, let's have a look at this. I need to get it out of the red, so I'm going to go for a focus. Oh. Fail, which loses me 2 time. Try again. Okay. So I'm going to get rid of a short rest and a weak attack, which gives me 1 success. 1 success reduces the horror by 1 and costs the time. Okay. And we're going to walk. We get 2 now. Oh. Okay, we're going to spend our walk and our discipline. Turn that into a success. And we are going to move 1 space for a time. So we've used all of our cards. However, we do save 2 more. So I'm going to get 2 time back. And I am going to take a 2 or less action card. So I'm going to take the sprint. I'm going to put all these back. And I'm going to have... Actually, I'm not going to put them back yet. I have 4 to spend. 1 sprint. I'll take another sprint. Or will I? No, I'll take a distraction for 3. No, 1 distraction, a guard, and a close call. Okay. Put these back in. Put these back up. Okay. Killer phase. He's going to attack. There's nobody there. We get a terror card. He wants fresh blood. So he targets the closest victim. He moves twice and attacks. He's now moving 2. So 1, 2. 1, 2. Ugh. Ow. Not great. He's getting up there. There's not much we're going to be able to do here. It looks like he's going to get those last 2 victims. There's nothing I can really do. I could get closer to him. So I will sprint. Let's try and get close to him before we do anything else. We get 1 success. That allows us to move 2 spaces. Now, do I want to make it 2 successes and move 3 spaces? Which would put me closer to him, so it would pull him towards me. And I do have a guard, but I only have 1 health. No. I'll just take the 1 success. So I'll move 2 spaces. 1, 2. It costs me a time. Then we're going to go for a distraction. Let's try and get the horror down a bit. Oh. Okay, I'll spend 2 to reroll both. Not a good idea. But, oh, there you go. We get 1. We can move 2 spaces. Oh no, it was distraction. We reduce the horror and we get time back. That's alright. Quite like that. And we've just got a guard left. And 4 time, so we'll get our freebies. And we've got 4 left. So let's take another sprint. And really need to start hitting him. I took a sprint. Maybe I should get a search. Where's this gun? There's a gun in here, isn't there? It's pretty rubbish. We want that shotgun. Getting up the top of the house is so difficult. I'm going to take a search. Let's go and have a look in the garage, see if we can find something. I think we have to accept that they're dead. We'll see. Okay, so Mr. the Butcher attacks his space. There's nobody there. So we get a terror card. He just came out of nowhere. Place him with the farthest target possible. Increase the horror. Draw the next terror card. Unholy Rage. Hans does an additional damage for each attack. Not only that, he gets 2 additional health. Okay. This is not ideal, but still got time. Nobody died this round, so they don't flee. I don't think I can get up there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we're just going to have to... We could just walk, search. This is back up to 6. We could focus to get that down a bit more. Let's sprint. See if we can move far. So we're gonna lose a health and 2 time for failing. Not ideal. We are now down to our bottom one though. So with adrenaline, we're getting an extra attack, an extra dice. Sorry. So we will first of all walk. So we now get 3 dice. We get 1 success, and we will spend weak attack and the other walk to make it 2. So for 1 time, we can move 2 spaces. Then we will search. We get 1.5. So we'll spend short rest and a focus. Turn that into 1. We get 2 successes. Search for 2 successes costs 1 time. Okay, so we can look at the top 2. We have the old revolver and a trash can lid. I think we'll take the trash can lid. Put the old revolver on the bottom. Okay, I'm going to focus. We get 1.5. I'll just take the 1. So I've only got 1 card left, which costs 1 time, and we reduce the horror. That leaves me with just the guard and 1 time, so I'll take a close call. Put everything else back. This is not a good place to be. It really is not a good place to be. Okay, so the killer attacks, kills a victim, which puts up the bloodlust, which triggers the horror. And then we take a terror card. He's just standing there. Horror, 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 puts up the bloodlust. He selects the closest and he moves twice. He's at the closest. The closest, now in the panic phase, because somebody was killed. Do they panic? They go 5, yes. They run downstairs. And we go to ourselves. we have only a guard and a close call. So we are going to get our freebies back. We have 6 to spend. So we'll take a search for 2. 4 left. We will go for distraction for 3 and a close call. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, that's 11. I'm going to leave weak attack for next turn. Okay. Back up to 6. He attacks his space. There's nobody there. Take a terror card. The windows and doors just slam shut. If you're inside, you may not move during the next action phase. If you're outside, you may not enter the house during your next action phase. So we're stuck. We can't move. All the doors have shut. And we draw an event. Liquid courage. Was you talking about? What was you talking about? There's a ghost. Show me something. Victims will follow you into the killer's space. Don't think that's going to really come into play. That's not a bad error card, to be fair. So it comes back to us. Let's see what we can do. We're not allowed to move, so first things first, let's go for a distraction. We get 2. No, let's go for a focus. Oh, come on. I'm going to spend a close call and a walk, since I can't use those, to get a success. Means for a time. We reduce the horror. Okay. Then we'll go for another focus, which means we get 3 dice. We get 2 successes, so we get 2 time and reduce the horror. She's really focusing. We're going to go for a distraction. We get 1. Going to get rid of a close call and a short rest to make it 2. So we reduce the horror by 2 and gain 2 more time. Okay. She's taking advantage of this being stuck. And then we'll search. 1 success. I don't really want to spend those, so I'll just take the 1 and take the top item card in the garage. It's a flashlight. Once per action phase for a time, you can look at the top card of the terror deck, leave it in place, or put it to the bottom. Okay. So I'll spend a time. I'll look at the top card of the terror deck. Oh, Hans moves twice towards me and attacks. That's pretty good, because he's going to ignore the victim. So I think I'll take that. Okay. That was 1 success, which cost me a time. Did I take that time off? I don't think I did. Okay. If I did, I've diddled myself. I've got 7 time to spend. Let's go for a distraction for 4. Get my weak attack back. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4. I've got 3 left. I might as well take another search. I'm just gonna see what else there is here. Put these back. Okay, so we go to the killer phase, and the killer attacks nobody. We draw a terror card. Hans wants me. He's always wanted me. So Hans is going to move twice towards me and attack. He now moves 2. So 1, 2, 1, 2. think that's the fastest way, is it? One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that's that. Okay, so it comes to us. We will gonna go for that distraction again because I'm liking that's so one success. I'm actually gonna turn it to 2 successes by spending walk and weak attack, which gives us an extra 2 time and puts horror down by 2. And I'm going to search, which is now 4 dice. We only get 1, so we can take the top item card for a time. It's a knife. Okay. Could come in handy, as long as it bleeds. Yeah. That's those done. So the knife basically does 1 extra damage. So we've got 7. We'll get our freebies back. I think we'll go for critical blow. Just get it in hand on a close call. So we're tooling ourselves up. I'm going to start trying to get these ready for the big finale. Don't know if it's going to work. Really could do with healing, I think. For hands attacks, there's nobody there. We take the terror card. It's coming. It's coming. He's going to move towards me 3 times, so that's 6. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. He kills victims in his spaces. Nope. So he's run to my space. Okay. And it comes to us. So I think we're just going to wail on him, aren't we? We'll hit him with a critical blow. Well, we've got 4 dice. Really? I'm going to spend my close call to reroll everything. Come on. 2. 3 damage and a horror. We've got the knife, though, so it becomes 4 damage and reduce the horror. So 4 damage, 1, 2. Takes off that. And we take 2 additional off him. Go. Okay, so we did a bit. I think we will focus. Let's get some time. Oh, come on. No, we didn't. So we lose 2 time. I'm actually going to walk. Well, there you go. There's the successes. We can move 2 spaces for a time. Right. I think we have to stop there. Only got a guard. I've got 1 time. So I think I'm going to spend a focus. Oh no, I can do a short rest. No, I don't want a short rest. I'm going to cash in focus and take another guard. Okay. Well, I get These two back. Okay. The killer attacks his space. There's nobody there. So he takes a terror card. Oh no. The last one. Something is coming through the wall. All victims panic. That's all right. We've still got one. To 4. So he goes back into the loft, into the attic, sorry. Then we take another event. Ghost Hunters. Replace the 3 victims closest to you, or as many as able, with a special victims meeples. These victims won't follow you until one has been killed. Oh. So he's not going to follow me because he's the only one. So this guy's a ghost hunter. Numpty. So this could be better. So this fella is just going to stay there in the loft looking for a ghost. Great. So we now reveal the finale because there are no more terror cards. Bloodbath. So he's going to move twice and attack twice. And he is closest to me, which means next turn I'm in bother. I have got 2 guards, but it's not going to be enough because I've got no health really. So I think I'm going to want to walk. Move up to 1 space for a time. And then I'm going to spend... I'm going to end there. I'm going to take a retaliate for 4. And close call. Don't know if it's enough to save me. Well, I'll get my freebies back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. It goes to him, so he targets the closest, that's me. And he's going to attack twice. I don't think we can survive long here. We're going to guard. On success, reduce damage by 2. So I think I can reduce it by 2, which means he's going to do 2. And then I'm going to soak 2 on my trash can lid. Then he's going to attack me again. Oh, maybe I should have retaliated. No, I'll retaliate this time. I'm daft. 1.5. So I have to convert that half. I'm going to switch in close call and weak attack. I ignore all damage and I do 2, but that's increased by 1 by the knife, so I do 3. Get that, bad man. Get that. Although, not got much left here. We've got 1 guard. That's it. And we haven't got a way to attack him now. There's nothing we can do here to avoid it, I don't think. So, no, there's nothing we can do. So I'll walk. Move up to 2 spaces for a time. The problem is we don't have the retaliation now's in here. We can't get far enough away. So 1, 2. And yeah, that's it. That's all we can do. So there's 5 time left to spend. and get my freebies. And then I'm going to spend the focus to give me one back. Just going to go for a critical blow, just in case we survive by the luck of the heart. So that's that. Hans moves twice towards the nearest, which is us. He's in the space. It's not looking great. So he attacks the first time, and we're going to guard it. Is there any point in guarding it? Don't think there's any point, because he'll attack again. I'm not going to guard it. I'm going to take the damage, and hopefully survive. Because even if I block it all, we still have to flip that on the next one. So I might as well go for it. Do we survive? Oh, we do. Eat it, Hans. We come back with 1 health. And that ends his turn, so it was worth keeping it. Right, hang on. Oh. Don't think it's enough. But, you know. What have I got to get? Oh, there we go, God. Right, so. I'm going to hit him with a critical blow. Come on, critical blow. Do something. Oh, just 1. Oh no, that ends our turn. Okay, so we do 2 damage and reduce the horror. So we reduce the horror. We'll do the 2 damage plus 1. So that's 3 damage to him. Oh, we were so close. And we reduce the horror, which ticks the time. And then our turn ends. So we've got 7 to spend. We'll take a retaliate. And that's a 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We get our freebies. I'm actually going to spend that walk and take a furious strike just in case we survive this. So here it is, the grand finale. He moves towards the closest, still us, and he's going to attack twice. First up, we're going to retaliate. 1.5. So we'll get rid of short rest and focus to ignore all damage, and we do 2, which is increased by 1 by the knife. So we do 3 to him. We're on 1 each. We're on 1 each, people. Okay. Then he's going to attack again. We've only got a guard. So we need 2 successes or it's all over. Get in. Get in. Ignore all damage. We live. We live. But we've not got much. We've got a weak attack and we've got a furious strike. Okay. So all that's been played. This is it. It's now or never. We're going in with a furious strike. Still on 4 dice. Come on. Come on, Alice. Oh, it's 1 success. 1 success. Does a damage, increased by 1 to do 2. However, has he got extra life? He hasn't. Get it, Hans. Get it. We've done it. It reduces the horror, ticks the time just for completeness, ends the turn, and Hans is no more. Wow. That was not expected. Alice, unbeaten. She even takes out Hans. I thought we were done. So that was good fun. I think that Creech Manor is so difficult to get through the building. That attic is so far away from the doors. So many spaces you need to pass through. But in that one, we just got a little bit lucky again. But I know I'm sure there's a bit of tactics in there, stopping him from getting up to damage 5. It's just not quite enough defensive cards, but it's enough to mean that you're always under threat. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. We managed to beat hands at Creech Manor. If you want to get your hands on Creech Manor with the Poltergeist, tell us your favourite film with a ghost in it. We'll pick one at Christmas and send you a little gift. Thank you very much for watching. If you've not already subscribed, please do. Encourages us to play more. We are going to play one more Final Girl before Christmas. It will be Krampus, maybe on a new map. I don't think I'm going to go with the Christmas Village map, but I might open one of the other boxes. I quite fancy Frightmare at Maple Lane's map, because I remember watching the film Krampus a couple of years ago, and I think that that's probably the theme I'm going for. So take the street and the little neighborhood and Krampus the Beast and see how that plays. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll be back with some more solo gaming very soon.